Hey everyone, welcome back to part 8 of our Octopode Fighter in the Crawl Sudden Death Challenges Tournament. We're currently standing in the Elven Halls, but we are done with Elf. It was, I don't know, it was okay. It was about what you'd expect for doing Elf this early, and Elf 3 especially. I mean, it wasn't easy, but I don't know that you'd ever expect it to be easy. Maybe you're a bit insane. That kind of looks like a face, right? Two eyes and a nose, and sort of a weird mouth. Huh, that's kind of funny. Yeah, look at the mini map. That looks like a face. Alright. Well, I'm glad I noticed that one. But now, we don't really have anywhere else to go except for depths. So if we can make it to depths 5 before dying, I guess, or before going into any rune branch, the only one of which would be if we got banished to Abyss. Anyway, if we can make it to the end of depths, we can get 2 more tournament points. So we're going to be going for that. We're sort of doing a little bit of training for transmutation and earth magic so that we can get past Castable. Otherwise, we're still just doing our defenses because our firepower is plenty fine. Quick check of our resistances. Quick check of our shopping list because I know there are a bunch of rings that I'd really like to have. Probably M and N there. Because at the moment we don't have any cold resistance, but I think probably the better one would be if we buy the ring of Jakazaz. That's a bit of a mouthful. The one that has corrode on it and RLEC, RF plus, Dex plus 7, Stealth plus. That would allow us to take off this fire ring, and in that case, we'd get the RC from our cold resistance ring, and we'd have our resistances covered as well as having RLX. So I think that's probably the play, because going into depths, we can be meeting spark wasps, we can be meeting liches, we can be meeting all sorts of nasty stuff that has Alec attacks. So being able to get it, and we don't have any resistance potions, would be really nice. Well, we'll see how we go. How much do we need for that? 865, so we need about 110. About 110. We need 109. There you go. Frost Giant. Okay. Not having any RC. There you go. So let's take off. We need to remove the ring with fire on it. So then that gives us RC. The number of times we've failed to cast Lightning Spire is too damn high. It's a 8% chance to fail, and I feel like every third time we cast it, it doesn't work. Okay, I should be a bit more mindful of where I'm going, so I just hit 0 to auto-explore, but that is not a great idea. Oh, see, we miscast it again. It's just constant. He's just going to keep killing it. Alright, well, can we go up here? We don't really have a choice. Alright, we're going up. Please don't one-shot me, Mr. Eden. Come at me. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay, yeah, because we have no business being in depths yet. So I'm being very, very bold, cocky, stupid to just be auto-exploring like crazy. Because, so I think we got a glimpse of a very ugly thing there. But there are all sorts of packs that we absolutely have no chance of really fighting. So we need to be, as much as possible, trying to get stuff one-on-one, one at a time. Did I accidentally put caps lock on? And we miscast Spire again. Not crazy, right? It does keep happening. In this case, I'm going to go back through and shut the door. Okay, yeah, I don't want to go near the ugly thing. Seeing crystal walls is a suggestion that there's some sort of vault around. So we're going to stay away, and I'm just going to be manually exploring. Oh, that's a vampire knight, although it's okay. Only a 1% paralyzed chance, so we've got enough MR for that, and it's fine because we have a Trishula, so we're gonna just cut through him like butter. It's scary if we can get paralyzed and then insta-killed. Why didn't our spells work? Oh god, see that's the sort of pack that I don't want to be fighting. I keep trying. I've been playing too many whatchamacallums, scouts, because the last round was a demigod scout. So I keep trying to press 1, which is normally the key I put my macro on to cast regen. Of course, we can't cast regen because we're the shining one, but I keep doing it, and then I keep moving, so I go 1, and then it makes us move. That's really dangerous. Can I put something on there? No. Don't know. I'll just have to try not to press 1. I have to think about it. Alright, and we've sort of got... It's a bit of a decision here. So, to get our tournament points, we're just trying to get to the end of depths. So we have the choice of whether we want to try to full clear this or whether we want to just dive and then just try to get to the end, get our points, and then we can come back and clear it properly. I'm really not sure. I think it will sort of depend on how we go and the sorts of flaws that we come across. If we could though, I think I'd prefer to full clear. Although maybe we'll be skipping any crazy vaults. This character is definitely not equipped to be fighting, say, packs of shard shrikes, or caustic shrikes rather. Oh, it's alright. The lamp of fire we got was free. I was just laughing because I thought we bought a lamp of fire enough, but no, we found it. That's okay. There's going to be another example where you spend money and then you just insta find the item you bought. We've got fire. How about I just throw a javelin at that Hell Knight so he realizes we're here? Okay, gotta be checking. Yeah, I'm double checking because it's not uncommon for Hell Knights to have distortion weapons. And I really don't want to go to the Abyss because then we're going to lose our bonus points. Oh, I keep doing it. I don't have regen. Rakshasa. I'm going to yell at it. Maybe that was a bit silly. Okay. Stealthy Octopode strikes again. Where's our gold? We need a little bit more. Yeah, about 50. I probably shouldn't have come to it. Although, there's deep water in there. This is stone. Okay, so we can't break that without digging. I was going to say, if we could get this little deep water access here, that would be great. Yeah, we're going to keep clearing. So I'm not just going to go downstairs. I think we'll try to be as high level as we can be when we're getting into the deeper bits of depths. Do you see what I did there? Oh, okay, here's the Spark Wasp. Alright, we don't have any Aralek, we don't have any resistance. It's only one right now. There's no point using a Spire. What can we do against him? Paralysis is only a 30% chance, that's no good. Let's do our Divine Shield at least. Oh yeah, it hurts. If it's just 2, we're probably okay. Yeah, they hurt. We really, really, really need that Aralek ring. Ogre Mages can have Crystal Spear. We're on 89 HP. So we're going to fight him from behind so he can't Crystal Spear us. He's got Bolt of Fire, so he is the Crystal Spear type. Okay. Well then. Oh god. He's right next to us. Oh, well, we reflected that Crystal Spear. That was lucky. Okay. Come on, Spire. Okay, good. Still alive. There's a Fire Dragon, that's okay. We have RF. Is it okay? Kind of okay. Rakshasha's kind of okay. Not totally okay. Alright, we're okay. Holy Word does a lot of damage to him too, so I'm really not feeling comfortable being anywhere up the top up there, because normally Spark Wasps are in packs of more than 2, so there are probably more. And we see how hurt we got there just against 2 of them. And we're in a hallway, so we were able to fight one at a time. If we get surrounded by them in the open, we're in trouble. We don't have any Fear Scrolls. Oh yeah, we do. We've got 3. Okay, I lied. That's good news. Okay, you can usually fear them. The MR's not that good. Oh, okay, that's good that I remembered. I was about to say, hey, let's go into Hell and get the Horn of Geryon. But if we go into Hell, I'm going to lose my bonus points. So let's not go into Hell. Oh man, that would be embarrassing. Because Hell surely counts as a branch rune for the purposes of the tournament. I wonder if it does. Because there's no rune in Hell. There's only runes in the actual bits in Hell. I don't want to find out. We'll get to the end of depths and then we can try to get into the trove. Yeah, there's some water down there. That's a dead end room. Okay, never mind. That's not very useful. Deep trolls. We're gonna back up. You see 1 deep troll, that usually means more. And especially if you get the mages with them, and they're gonna haste and might the others. Yeah, miscast, miscast, miscast. Yeah, here they come. Okay, that's the shaman. So the shaman can haste might them. So here we go. I'm doing, yeah, starting. I'm doing Divine Shield. Alright, that one okay. Our damage output is really, really, really high. So, especially once we got a Spire out and a Spectral Weapon, with our +5 slaying, we kill stuff really quick. Okay, this is fine. Enchanted Demon Blade, also fine. We're double checking. Yaktor Captain. Oh, right. Is this gonna kill us? They can hit for 30 damage. No, because we've also got 9 more. Okay, we're alright. Dude. There we go. Stop. We need to back up and heal. Let's go hide in this little water area. It's like being home. Back on wherever the Octopode homeland is. Need still the same amount of gold. We haven't found any. Oh, that's my halo. For a second I lost my mind. And I thought we'd met Menace. Glaive of Flaming. Okay, no distortion. Both magic's at 4. So now our pass is at 6%. That's fine. Glaive of Flaming, Scimitar of Draining. These are all good. Yeah, it's a Scimitar. If it's just one, that's okay. No, they're all white. Okay, so we need to remove our Ring of Fire. Maybe I want to go down now. We've done a big chunk of this floor. And I'd really like to just get that last tiny bit of gold before we meet the Spark Wasps again. Oh, hello, Yaktos. Yeah, we're gonna go down. Not into hell. Fire Giant, we've got our RF on. Okay, I don't want to make a spectral weapon because I don't want his fireball to be shared among us. Even though the spectral weapon is resistant to fire, it's still nasty. We'll take him up. Okay, this is a scary step. He didn't come. Alright, so there's a stone giant there, as well as a double-headed ogre and a dragon. A hydra? Why are there hydras running around in depths? Anyway, a stone giant. Oh, what do we pick up there? Another potion of haste. Excellent. But the stone giant is an enemy that I'm afraid of on its own, let alone with other enemies at the same time. And we keep failing our spells. Okay, the trolls are alright on their own. Okay. Let's go down this stair. I'm running for the gold. Although that's probably a mistake because there's also a blinking scroll there. Oh, I can't carry that many items. Hang on, we need it. Let's drop the plain ring of stealth. Let's get this. Yeah, let's block him with Spire. Like the Cyclops, we can make him waste all his large rocks, throwing them at the Spire. Sphinx, I think we have enough MR. It's only a 3% paralyzed chance. That would suck, but it's kind of unlikely. I want to go up. I don't want to fight them both at the one time. Can we just fight a stone giant? Probably, because I think he's out of large rocks now. We can do what we do to most 10 speed enemies, just run them around while they die to spires. Or not. And we fail it. Or we'll just fight him here. That also works. We're going to test this Scorched Dagger. It's an MR plus item. That might be worth having, just if we meet something like an Ancient Lich, just so we don't have that, 3 or 4% chance that we get banished and then just lose all our bonus points. We can wield that. Let's get more int. Oh, we don't have another stair to go to. Well, they're just double-headed ogres. They're not that scary. If we do a Divine Shield, we should be okay. Is that crazy? We're an Octopode and we're just like, yeah, it's only 4 or 5 double-headed ogres at once. Not too afraid of those. It's kind of crazy. Gold update. 35 more required. I like just meeting these great orbs of eyes. When your MR is high, they're not very threatening, and it's just easy experience. I don't like white very ugly things. That's scary. If you see one very ugly thing, good chance there are more. I don't think we're equipped to fight multiple very ugly things, let alone one. I also don't like going down this very long hallway. Right, we've got shields to 14, almost at our min delay. It's gonna help us get our lightning spire down to where it's reliable. I mean, it's at 7 and you would think that's reliable, but as we've seen, it's not really. Hey, water. I like water. I'm an octopus. We should hang out at the water. I don't know if this is some sort of scary vault though. Because... yeah, no, I'm spooked. I don't want to be in here. Change my mind. Being in deep water, good. Going into some spooky vault with scary enemies, not good. Good. 8:41. I'm getting close. Alright, here's a downstairs. Do we just keep going? No, that is a Juggernaut skeleton. That's why that hurts so bad. At the same time as we meet a bunch of scary monsters. Okay, that is a classic mistake where you're just like, hey, it's a skeleton, I don't care, I'll fight it. We lost half our HP and now we've got Spriggan Berserker and a purple very ugly thing turning up while we're hurt. Whereas if I had actually paid attention to what the skeleton was and went, hey, that's a Juggernaut skeleton, it still hits like an absolute truck. We need to do something here. Alright, so what do? These dudes are all faster than us. I think we do what we always do, which is we make angel friends. We put on our divine shield and then we just fight. I'm gonna tell him to go on this guy. Oh yeah, we're in all sorts of trouble right now. I wonder if Fierce Scroll would do it. I really don't want to teleport because we're on depths. There's so much of the floor that we don't know yet. So I can easily imagine an even worse situation than this. What if we just make a kill hole? Oh god, it hurts. And then what if we... how much damage can these guys do? Purple very ugly thing. It can sting for 36, but then it can do whatever its color is. Purple very... I think I need to do the underscores. Purple very underscore ugly underscore thing. It is a difficult enemy to query. Can do 36 damage. Does it not have a special attack? Really? Do I believe the game right now? What if I query another one? White, very ugly thing. Okay, so that tells me it can do a bunch of cold damage, but this one doesn't. Okay, so We're not going to die in one hit. So I think we can start fighting. Oh, good, we got him. Okay. And then if we got hurt, I was going to call for heal wounds or something like that. Okay, time to just get in my corner. Hide behind a spire. And then go angels. Oh god, there are whole packs of very ugly things. Let's eat so we're not very hungry. And I think a really good play right now would be to quaff an ambrosia potion. It's going to up our HP and our magic regen. So if our davas just die here, it's going to allow us to actually do something rather than be huddling in the corner while really hurt. So let's ambrosia. Oh no, there's one of the digging monsters has turned up, so it's digging through our hallway. Okay. We can fight now. We got more HP, we got more magic. Yeah, we're good. Okay, lucky davas are really strong. Oh wow. Okay. Think we're alright. Just hide in the corner. Okay, we're alright. But yeah, this basically happened because I completely disrespected a juggernaut skeleton. Man, the skeletons are bad enough, but you can get zombies too. Oh, not zombies. Simulacrum are the much worse ones. Yeah, pay attention. You know what? We don't. We should have the Suffer Cold still. We probably don't need the Wonder Flame. Yeah, we don't need a Wonder Flame. Probably don't need any more polymorph ones either. And this really long hallway that we went down to get in this area makes me feel really uncomfortable. I think we'll run around the other way. Fire Giant. We got RF on? Good. Why doesn't our spire work? This is kind of scary. No, it's definitely scary. Okay, so the Fire Giant. Alright. That was worse than I thought. What hit us there? He nailed us with the Great Sword of Flaming. So he hits for 30 plus his Great Sword. So he does a lot of damage. Our main issue here is that see, I can loop him around this pillar and then start walking back to the stairs. But if we get shot by the Stone Giant as we're doing that, we could very easily just die here. Oh, why did I disrespect that? I know both those enemies are scary on their own. A Fire Giant and a Stone Giant. For an underleveled Octopode, both of those are scary. To be fighting them both at once is pretty suicidal. And to then just start fighting without using anything, so Divine Shield or Davas or anything, is, I think, a very bad mistake. So we're gonna die for that. Maybe. We've still got plenty of heal wounds. We've got our RF on, I'll just double check. So he's not going to kill us in one go. We've effectively got 75 HP because of our magic points. Okay. And the Stone Giant is following us. I'm half tempted. This might not look like it, the situation requires it, but I'm half tempted to just blow our blinking scroll to get back to the stairs. That's probably a waste. We'd be better off quaffing a heal wounds, I think. Okay, let's go Divine Shield. Let's go another heal wounds. Oh man, he just keeps hitting us. Where's our 23 shield? And at this point now we no longer have the ability to make it an angel because he just nailed us with the shield again. Oh, that's annoying. What do? I really want a Deva, but I really don't want to die to a Stone Giant. So I can't I can't really just walk back because then I'm going to open us up to Stone Giant Large Rocks. And I'm not confident that he's run out because I only saw him throw 2 or 3, I think. I could try a Fear. So he's got 30 damage plus the Great Sword of Flaming. Could he kill us in 1 turn? No, I don't know. I'm just going to blow the blinking. So, super punished here due to being cocky. And just not respecting that combo at all. At all. So we lose 2 heal wounds and a blink scroll. And I need to slow down because I'm in depths as an Octopode who has no runes and hasn't even done Lair. I need to not just think that I can fight things like Stone Giants and Juggernauts. Oh, Juggernaut Skeletons, or Fire Giants, or Stone Giants, any of those. We don't know our other stair though. How's our gold? We just need 24 more gold. You know what? We're sort of running through our food. I'm not afraid, but at some point we probably should train more spellcasting. It's actually really valuable because it gives us more... let's not go in there. It gives us more hit points because our magic points is hit points. So, okay, this is some sort of spooky vault. This had spark wasps. I'm gonna go to the spooky vault. There's some gold up there. There's a wand. I want those things. And if it's super spooky, I'll actually respect it this time. And we'll make a divine shield. And you know what? We'll also sing, so we get Song of Slaying going. And we can have even more slaying. 3 right now. 4. Okay. Okay, it wasn't spooky. I don't really want a disintegration wand. So all that worrying that this was a scary depths vault and it's really just this little square here. And look, it had enough gold. Alright, let's go get that ring. Okay, so you might be thinking, hey, but Ultra, it has the corrosion property on it. Are you sure you want to do this? Yeah, I'm sure. Being corroded, first of all, it doesn't happen all the time. It only happens sometimes. But the other thing is, it doesn't hurt us that much as an Octopode. So we'd get corrode -4. So we'd lose a bit of slaying. But we've already, it's like we didn't have a +5 slaying ring. We still have plenty of damage. Also, we have no AC anyway. So what's the difference? 1 AC, 5 AC. It's basically the same thing, right? Basically. So let's, if I can find the right one, this one. Yeah. And what's also cool is because it's got +7 dex on it, and because we're training dodging, it's going to help us with that too. So we're going to need to ditch a ring. I think we just ditched the fire ring. Yes, we do. So our evasion's 26. What was it with that on? So it's 27. Okay, so we're going from 27 evasion to 28. There you go. Hashtag worth it. But the main thing is that now we can have RF and RC at all times. So I'm going to drop the Staff of Cold now. And what I'm going to do is go find our plain R poison ring because we're not carrying one anymore. Good. Okay, so now we can go back to depths. We've got our LEC, we've got RF and RC at all times. And what was the last thing on that ring? We got extra stealth. Yes. Why am I still carrying Needles of Paralysis? I've been carrying these since like D2. I just have not seen them in my inventory. Okay, cool. So back to depths 1. We can fully clear D1 or U1 now, since I'm not so afraid of spark wasps. And then what are we going to buy next? I guess we're getting ahead of ourselves. We've only got 14 gold. But there's a lot of different things in that shopping list for us to buy. Wand of Enslavement? Yeah, that's fine. Even without any evocations, we have 4 scrolls of vulnerability. Why doesn't Spire work? Why doesn't Spectral Weapon work? I swear these percentages are lying to us. 7% on Spectral Weapon, 6% on Inspire, and every third time it doesn't work. Okay, turns out there weren't more Spark Wasps. I picked up a shiny buckler. I don't think I care what that is. Well, let's have a look. Yeah, okay. No, we don't care. 11 shield versus 13. Yeah, doesn't really matter. We're almost rid of the shield penalty anyway, so it's not like the buckler is even better for our casting or anything like that. Okay, now let's... Oh, Guardian Serpent. At least this guy is adjacent to us, so that helps. Oh, it was a shapeshifter. Let's take this carefully now. Let's actually respect enemies. Let's be the biggest respecter of enemies that there's ever been, because we are an Octopode in depth. I'm going to say it again. Let's try to drill it into my brain. We are an Octopode in depths. We shouldn't be here. Respect the enemies. We don't have blink scrolls anymore. Watch, I'm gonna die to not having a blink scroll now. Double stone giant. Okay, so respecting enemies, right? Our problem is... are these the same stone giants? Because I don't want to go back down this stair and have fire giant, stone giant. I just don't want anything to do with double stone giants. Okay, we know that that one recently had the duo. I wonder if they're just walking around together as a team. Yeah, they are. Okay, we're respecting them. It's an Etten skeleton, so it hits hard. Not as hard as the Juggernaut skeleton though. Alright, Stone Giant, we're respecting it. We're putting spires out so that he's going to throw all these rocks at it. We hear a whooshing sound because our spires never work. I think he's out of rocks now. Yeah, okay, we can fight him. Okay, good. one down. However many left to go. I don't know. I feel uncomfortable running like that. I'm running up to check out this other stair, but there's all this unknown in between the two stairs that I'm running to. So if we end up making a lot of noise, enemies might run in from the side and trap us in between. Oh wow, okay. Well, that's a Pearl Dragon Scales. That's an extremely rare item that you almost never find. But of course, we're playing an Octopode, so it doesn't really matter. The reason it's so good is that it's light, but it has the same base protection as a plate armor. So it's really good for a hybrid character. Right, a bunch of downstairs. What is in here? Oh, the Gozag altar. Okay, fair enough. I think we can auto-explore now. It looks like we've done most of the floor. You have no more rocks? You might be one that we were fighting earlier. Alright, we're respecting enemies now. We're gonna walk all the way back to the stairs. Yeah, good. This is why we're respecting enemies. Like, say I stayed there to fight the stone giant and the fire giant, and then I started wandering back up to the stairs here to heal, and then we meet this fire giant. Not good. Man, those guys are nasty. I think he's out of rocks. Yeah, we can just fight him. I mean, they're still dangerous, but they're nowhere near as dangerous when they don't have their ranged attack. Okay, we found more fog. Fear, that's good. Come on, get distracted. I know you want to fight the spire. There you go. That's better. Dodging to 12. Another one! This guy has rocks too. Okay, is he out? He's running at us now. I think he's out. It's pretty funny. Oh yeah, right. So we got this spooky vault. We seem to have done the rest of the floor first. Let's make sure of it. And then if this is really scary in here and there's something insane, as long as it's not a Quicksilver dragon who can purge off our whatever that thing is called. What is that thing called? Our teleportation. We should be able to teleport out. We're gonna go Divine Shield against very ugly packs. I should have sung as well. Too late. I like how we can constrict the ugly things, but we can't constrict the very ugly things. They're not only very ugly, they're bigger. I mean, you get that sense when you just look at the tile, right? I'm gonna yell. Oh yeah, okay, this seems like something's going on. We've got a Deep Elf Annihilator, a Spriggan Air Mage. These are sort of interesting enemies to be hanging out together. So this might be some sort of vault in there. Which is okay, but I'll just try to yell stuff out. Yeah, we hear shout ×4. They're aware. There's stuff in there. I don't think it's the slime creatures. I don't think slime creatures shout. So something else in there was shouting. Oh, just elves? Maybe this is an elf pack. A wizard. 1% banishment chance. No thank you. He doesn't have banish. Okay, it's alright. Don't panic. Oh dear, okay. This is scary because the Deep Elf, the Spriggan Air Mage rather, has Airstrike, which can't miss and can hit us from anywhere. And we've got the Annihilator, who can of course Crystal Spear us. So if we could just quickly kill the Annihilator. Oh boy, he tried to Iron Shot us. Okay, we're alright. We've got our Elec against the Air Mage as well. What did we just pick up there? Potions of Curing. Yeah, so his lightning bolts don't bother me. I was just more worried about if we got hit by a Crystal Spear and a couple of airstrikes, we'd be in all sorts of trouble. Yeah, there's more stuff. This is a strange collection of enemies. They're all sort of magic dudes. There was a wizard. We saw a Naga mage as well. Yeah, this is definitely some Bizarro vault. Bizarro wizard vault. Yeah, with the stone walls. And a rune door, which we are not going to open. It's the second rune door that we're ignoring. Oh, right, okay, so we're now auto-exploring back into the spooky place. We've got our RC on, so we can fight ice dragons. See, our corrosion kicked in, but it didn't really matter. Okay, so if this is super scary, once we round this corner, we'll teleport out. No, not super scary. I like how there's a down hatch here. In case you quaffed a potion of flight, you flew over here, you got here, and then you're like, oh, now I'm dead. I don't have any more flight. Well, if we use this sort of bay here, we can put spires down, whereas we can't over the water. So I'm gonna yell stuff, because this is a good place to fight. Merfolk Javelineers? Oh wait, does he have distortion? Okay, good. Better check. Those guys often do as well. Maybe I'm imagining, I don't know. I'm getting jumpy. Really don't want to get distorted. Or banished. What is this place? And again, a down hatch. No, that's okay. Flake Ghost, not too scary. This is really bringing us in deep though. Yaktors? Just keeps going. Imagine if you were trying to get in here with potions of flight. It'd be really annoying. You're like, okay, well I flew once. Oh, fly again. Oh, fly again. And we've got this stone wall here now. So, I don't know. I don't feel real comfortable about this. But I'm doing it anyway. I mean, we've always got Davers, right? And I like that a lot of this stuff seems to be evil, so we're back up to 6 pips of piety right now. Oh, okay. That's fairly straightforward. We got Sandblast and Petrify. Very good. We're gonna ID this Warped Shard. It's a sort of pain, so that's of no use. And a fan of Gales. We have no evocations training, so okay, none of that loot helps. That's alright. We got some bonus XP. We got some bonus piety. So we're ready to go into depth 3 now. Yeah, it's going alright when I'm actually respecting how difficult the enemies are. When I'm not just getting cocky. This is a funky vault. And all of our downstairs are here. Alright, so we're fighting it no matter what we want to do in here. Fortunately, we have lots of MR from these golden eyes. So we're not just going to get chain confused. And we did all of the floor above, so we can take the hatch up and check it out. Alright. I don't recognize this as a vault that has all of the stairs in it. But we could dig this out and just go to depths 3 and not have to deal with any of it. We can't reach through the bars. Come on, I got a spear. I got a trident. Maybe the trident would get stuck. Let me just poke it through the holes. Wait, can Spire shoot through the holes? No. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, so I don't know how scary this is. Well, floating eyes are definitely scary because they can paralyze you. I feel like I'm tempted. We've only got 7 digging. I'm super tempted to move on, but it looks like if we open this door, it will lead to there, and then we can go through without using a digging. Oh yeah, nice. That was the last potion, so it's might. Okay, so we can keep going. I'll come back later because I don't recognize this and it's kind of scaring me a bit. As long as this stair isn't super insane. And you know what? Because we're on depths 4 and we just have to get to depths 5 before we can get our points, I'm going to magic map. And then maybe we can just find a downstairs. We can just run down, get our points, and then come back up. There's one down here. Okay, please no enemies. Just let me grab my points. Oh, yes. Okay, sweet. And here's depths 5, and it looks like it's one of those crazy floors where it's it wraps all the way around. I'm gonna magic map it as well. Oh yeah, okay. The perfect depths 5 floor to get when you're doing depths before any of your rune branches and you're super underleveled. That's alright. I mean, we made it to depths, so we just got our 2 points for all the challenges this week. So that means we can go to the abyss now. So if this floor proves too crazy, which I think there's a decent chance of that, we can just run around in abyss, scumming experience forever. But that's going to be it for now. So if you join me in the next one, we're going to be going back up and clearing the rest of depths first. And maybe going into hell, because now we can enter rune branches. We can maybe get into the trove, see what's in there. See you later.